Hey favorites, happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, August 30th, and I want to officially welcome you to this week's video. In last week's vlog, which I just put up yesterday, if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. I have an entire playlist of all of the weekly vlogs, so if you just need someone or something in the background, I will fill that void for you. Just throw me on back there. I have like 58 videos. I don't know, if you're a little bored, feeling a little whatever, put me on in the background. I really appreciate it. So, like I was saying, in my video last week, I showed you the Britney Spears Oracle deck. I didn't do a Target haul, which I regret, but I can do my home goods haul because I haven't taken anything out of the bag yet. For my Target haul, part of what I got is, of course, the Britney Spears Oracle deck. And it looks like this. I'll get this sticker off. I hate that Target puts these like this. It's very annoying. So this is what it looks like. I really love novelty decks. I have one other one that I consider more novelty that I don't use a lot, but I like having in my collection, and that is the That 90s Tarot deck by Christy Prokopiak. I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I think I have shown before, and I do believe there is a Britney Spears in here. Lauryn Hill, Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige, Bjork, Fiona Apple, Mos Def, Beyonce, Courtney Love, Andre 3000, Alanis Morissette, Drew Barrymore, RuPaul. There is Mariah Carey in here, though. What is Mariah Carey? Oh, I have a cat coming. Come here. Why are you doing that? Why you don't look happy? Look at your little legs. Okay. I think I've said it, but if I haven't, or if you're new, I do plan on doing a full review of my tarot and oracle cards. I have over 40 sets now, I think, and some of them are very fun and really special to me. So that could be fun to do together. I am working on creating structure and productivity in my life, and that is something I have not tackled ever consistently. I have never been able to consistently keep everything managed, and I think it's because we've talked about it before, but I am a perfectionist, so I expect perfection, and if I can't get perfection, I won't do it at all. But let me tell you, that is not a way to live. I can't do it anymore. I'm 33. I will be 34 in December. I need structure in my life. I need to feel comfortable in my environment. I need to not forget things. I need to be writing things down. So I need consistency, and I need a consistent place to look for information. And so I started this year thinking, okay, I'll do paper because it'll be with me all the time. It doesn't require an internet connection, etc. And I really, really spent a lot of time getting everything set up and getting systems set up that I thought would serve me, and they just do not. I don't find myself reaching for paper as often. I have sticky notes everywhere, but actual like journals, I don't really do anymore. So then I was like, okay, let's go to digital, just strictly digital, no paper anymore. That'll be great. It'll be better for the environment. It'll make me feel better. But then I find myself not being able to reference things at all. And that's also something that I struggle with when it comes to paper is my inability to look back on things if I need to or search it. And I do put flags on things like I do in books, but it's not quite the same. I don't find myself actively searching for it. So my newest idea is to get an e-ink tablet and try that out. Something that is made for writing, but is digital, that I can look back on things. It'll be my handwriting. It feels like writing, so that'll kind of tick that box. These are all things I'm just kind of throwing around in my head right now, but I wanted to let you know where my brain is. I feel like I'm finally in a place in my life where I can create systems and feel this level of safety within myself that I've never felt before. Wow. I didn't know that's what I was feeling, but I guess it is. So today on my to-do list, I'm looking at my to-do list. I have quite a bit of things to do. So let's get to it. I'm taking you along with me. You ready? Let's go. And just like that, it is September again. I cannot believe that it is already September 1st, but it is. We are here. This month, I am absolutely prioritizing self-care. And I'm prioritizing self-care in a way that I refuse to feel guilty or to feel shamed about prioritizing myself and my self-care. I think as mothers, we carry a lot of shame. I think we are raised with it. If you think back from a very early age, something as simple in concept as not being able to show your shoulders in school, we are consistently shamed for our bodies, for our looks, for our personalities, for being too loud, for being too quiet, for not being enough, for being too much. And that is something that, unless you recognize it early on, will carry with you and into motherhood, if you choose to do that. That has absolutely been the case for me. Before I became a mother, it was very easy for me to judge other women, to judge other mothers for prioritizing themselves. But I think part of growing up is recognizing your faults and being able to look at them in the face and address why that was the case. So I struggle a lot with prioritizing self-care. I struggle a lot with taking any self-care because I think it's my duty to always be filling everyone else's cup and to just go thirsty if that's the way it's going to be. And to an extent, I agree with this. Obviously, my children will always be provided for to the best of my ability. They come first. They are the number one thing in my life, and it will always be that way. But I think there's a difference between that and not having boundaries and not having systems in place that can help you be the most efficient caregiver that you can be. My shame in asking for help was amplified by my lack of boundaries, which then resulted in the worst burnout I've ever had in my life. And the only thing that could have slowed me down was my children at that point, because I was running on fumes. I was running on trauma responses, and it was just not a good place for me mentally. So when I decided to stick around, I don't know if I should put that in there, but that was a very honest thing that I was going through. When I decided to stick around, enjoy this party here on life a little bit longer, I promised myself and I promised my children that I would not allow myself to get to that point again. So that is why you see me working super diligently and checking in with myself every day and creating these boundaries, because I want to be able to feel whole and to feel grounded. That's what this month is about. It is going to be so hard. What the fuck? I already know it's going to be a really hard month. And I'm leaning into that grief a little bit more this month. And that's part of my self-care. And before, this is where I would have said, so if you don't want to see me sad this month, or if you don't want to see me grieving, or if you don't want to see me, I understand, but I'm not going to apologize. And I'm not going to make excuses where I feel like I constantly have to apologize for being who I am. Because I've done that for a long time. And I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, God, this month is starting off with a bang. So part of my self-care this month is going to be stretching and doing my yoga every single day. I haven't been doing it for a while, and I can feel the stiffness in my body. So my goal for today, which is the first day, is to stretch and kind of show where I'm at mobility-wise, because it's not great. I have not been stretching like I should, and my body is letting me know that. So it's time. So I'm going to do that, and then my idea is that every single day I'm going to record a little bit And then we'll have a separate video talking about it, wrapping it up in a nice little package for you. But I will be including some of them in the vlogs. I just don't know that I'll include every single one. But my idea is to have that in its own separate video. Cool? Also, I won't look like this every day. I was outside this morning. I had to mow the grass and trim my roses and trim my flowers and just spend time connecting with nature. It really makes a difference. It really helps ground me to be out there. But then it got so hot and the humidity was 96%. So I was dripping. And while I was eating my lunch, I did my hair just to feel a little better about starting this month, because that's self-care. And that is the theme of the month. Self-care September. Ooh, that's cute. We should make every September Self-Care September. I like that. All right, let's do yoga. I wanna know what turned you on. My hips, understandably, are a huge area of my trauma. Childbirth in general is a huge area of trauma for me. So that is where a lot of my mobility is lost and where I struggle a lot to stay aligned with my body. So you'll see these are a little bit harder for me. I can't do it. I can't even do the pose I'm trying to do. Wow, that's terrible. Whew. Oh, fuck, I do this every time. You think I would learn? If you have long hair, don't get these because, or if you do, don't rip it off your head because otherwise it rips your hair out. Day one is complete and I feel really good. Despite not being able to do a lot of the poses I used to be able to do, I feel really good. And I look forward to doing this every single day this month and sharing my progress with you. So I did all that yard work today. I did my yoga. All right, I think I'm gonna go take a cat nap and then it'll be time for me to start making dinner. Speaking of cooking, how did you like that cooking segment? It was my first time using the 2 cameras, and then this yoga session is the second time. Let me know what you think about it. I haven't edited the footage yet, so I don't know how it's gonna come together, but I feel like it has the potential of being really cool. So let me know what you think. I'm feeling good about the vlog so far this week. I hope that's being reflected in what I've shot. It's time to finally fertilize the plants outside like I've been talking about, and I'm trying to beat a storm. So let's see how successful we are at beating the storm outside, because it would be great if I could fertilize them. Also, my watering jug doesn't have a strainer part. I need a new one, but we'll just make do. There's a hole. No. Hello, hi. You did, buddy? Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Oh yeah, it's nasty out. Oh my God. I am about to sign on stream. I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to say hi. Happy Friday. We'll catch up a little bit more tomorrow, but I wanted to show you my ring. I don't know if you remember my date with the president's daughter on Disney Channel, but it's that ring. And I finally got it after like a decade. Did I already show this? Anyways, if I've already shown it, I'm wearing it tonight. If I didn't, it's very cute. Okay, love you. Welcome to the actual weekly wrap-up. I felt like it was going to be a little chaotic because I didn't have enough time to finish it up for you Friday. So I thought I would get on here and give you an official goodbye because yeah, I don't love ending the vlogs that way, especially with how much work went into filming this vlog. It would feel wrong to just leave it like that. So you get one more shot of me telling you that I love you, and thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I've been editing it today, and I think it's going to be a good one. It feels good to be doing my yoga and my cooking and my gardening again for you guys. So Friday night, I looked at the time and I was like, I am not going to be able to film a good weekly wrap up. And after all that I had filmed and all the work that had gone into filming like from 2 angles and stuff, I was like, it doesn't feel right to leave this vlog unfinished like this. So I thought I would just film a little something on Friday, a little chaotic energy for you, and then I'd wrap it up for you Saturday. But I really do like taking my Saturdays off, so I didn't do it Saturday. I was like, okay, I'll do it Sunday. And then guess what? I didn't do it Sunday, and so it's Monday now, and I'm doing it for you. So you do get a weekly wrap up. I hope that you enjoyed the vlog. Let me know what you think. I'm still debating on how I want to do the 2 camera angles. I do like the side-by-side shot, and I like switching from each shot. But of course, just like the vlogs, it's all about like developing my style. I don't really know what I want to do yet, but I thought it'd be fun to mess around with it. So I hope it was enjoyable for you to watch. And it was a little difficult to edit, but it's all about learning new things. And I love doing that. It can only get better from here. Thank you so much for letting me experiment and learn and grow with you. I really appreciate it. We are going into the hardest week of the year for me. And I just want you to know that I really appreciate you being here with me and rocking with me. It means a lot. Do you like our new friend? I'm going to slowly start decorating for Halloween. And I am slowly cleaning too, but don't look. Don't look yet. I will be putting that in a vlog. So if you like cleaning and organizing, you will be getting more of that. I also need to pressure wash my house still. But I will continue taking care of myself if you promise that you will continue taking care of yourself. Wear your sunscreen, drink your water, take care of yourself for me. And I'll see you soon. Hi, Jim. Meow. Period. Cut that. Does anybody have a handkerchief? Do you ever like try and say a word and your brain's like, no? It happens to me all the time. Taylor, why is your brain not working? I need weed. Oh my God, hello? Do you know words? I broke a nail also. Oh no! A fight, so. But here is a much less chaotic weekly wrap up. I knew I wouldn't be able to do it for you on Friday night. I was running really late and I was like, okay. What the hell?